Like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit. Am I the asshole for refusing to give my little niece my phone while we were watching the World Cup? We had to go 2 hours earlier to the cafe to reserve seats for watching the game, and I felt sorry for my little niece. 8F. Just sitting there not having anything to do. I gave her my phone so she can play games or watch some YouTube to pass the time. When the game started though, I took back my phone from her because it's fun to keep watching over the Reddit, Twitter threads and how messy things get in there. Anyway, it was part of the fun, and my niece was also fascinated by the game when it started and gave me back my phone smoothly. If you ever tried to take something away after you've given it to a kid, then you know, smoothly isn't easy to come by. 30 minutes into the game, my niece is getting bored and started clamoring to have the phone back. I told her no and that I was doing something very important. She reluctantly dropped it. 5 minutes later, my niece asks for it again and I still say no, and a few minutes later she starts crying. She goes to my brother and sister-in-law's table and cries about the phone. My sister-in-law comes over and asks me if I could give it to her just until the game ends because they already gave both their phones to their 2 other children. I told her sorry, I'm using it. I'll give her my notebook and a pen so she can doodle on it. I thought that was the end of the matter, but my brother also came over and said she didn't want to doodle and was throwing a temper tantrum, and if I could just give her the phone. I told him that I was really using it and he said, "What are you using it for?" I told him how it was part of the fun of watching the game to also participate in those threads, and he said, "Dude, what the fuck, just give her the phone, you can do that later, the game is only now." I still said no and he was pissed and went back. A few minutes later, my niece comes over to me and says, "I'm mad at you." I tell her okay, I know, and hug her to my lap, and she strangely stays quiet for the remainder of the game. After the game was finished and the celebrations were over, the kids were all fast asleep in the car, but my brother was still pissed about me not giving the phone. We parted with an argument and it just left a bad taste in my mouth. Am I the asshole? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get more content of your favorite subreddit.